You are watching Cable 10, Aurora, Illinois Community Access Channel. Cable 10 is not responsible for the content or views expressed by the participants in this program.
It's Wade's World! Wade's World! Chimichanga time! Excelsior! Alright, if that song didn't give you your first clue, this is the first episode of Wade's World, the Deadpool podcast. With your regular hosts, me, Phil, Lilith Hellfire.
Yo!
And our special guest this episode,
Charlie Esser.
Which
Professor Esser in the house.
I am the professor.
This is going on enough said, so I'm sure everyone listening to this knows Charlie Esser. He's on every other show.
I have a fan base.
This isn't the one where he says jive turkey, so don't get that.
No.
Don't get your hopes up.
Wait, we
Though
might be able to work this in. So, we're gonna do some commentary for Deadpool.
Of course.
How original.
Hey, it's a Deadpool podcast! This movie was a big step for Deadpool.
Yeah. 20 years in the making.
So if Phil can get the remote together.
I just gotta remember where I put it. Alright. So, if you're gonna watch along with this podcast, we're at the menu, hitting play now.
Is this 15 seconds of logos? Because we need a CinemaSins
I
ding
forget.
button.
Well, you probably get 20th Century Fox, Marvel logo. Can't remember. Oh, yeah, of course you get the anti-piracy warning. We probably should have skipped this, but hey.
Don't be a pirate, kids.
Piracy is not a victimless crime.
Arr.
It funds terrorism.
Yes. Oh,
And if you didn't
strong
know-
violence and language throughout.
Sexual content.
Sexual content.
At least they didn't say adult situations, because I always just picture
Should
people paying
have been
mortgages.
Yeah.
sexual holiday content.
That was
First logo, 20th Century Fox.
Yes. Do we have the sound off?
Yeah, because,
Because we can't afford the rights, yes. Okay, I understand.
like I said, I'm not sure if the closed captioning is on. If not, I will turn it on.
Okay. I don't think it's on, because usually it would say 20th Century Fox theme there.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's on during.
Oh, it says on during mute. So, okay, so I guess they just didn't close caption the intro.
What would it be? Sounds of pages turning?
Yeah, you see that.
There's the Marvel logo.
Yeah, because apparently this is Marvel. And then, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
here we go.
I was so worried about it. I'm like, oh, I hope they do Deadpool
Pre-zap.
good. I saw this beginning, with everything frozen. I was like, yes,
There's
Rob L.
Well,
Shout out to Liefeld.
In association with Marvel Entertainment.
some douchebags film. Starring
Starring-
God's Perfect Idiot.
There we go.
There he is on the People magazine.
I believe that's when he was dating Alanis.
A hot chick.
A hot chick.
That would be Marina, I would assume.
Yeah, a British villain.
Francis. Oh, Green
Ah,
Lantern.
Green Lantern card. The comic
Comic
relief.
relief.
Whoa, Weasel.
Depinder, I think.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. A moody teen.
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
Crotch shot.
Crush.
CJ.
CGI character Colossus.
Have you seen the new Hello Kitty character?
No.
The
I
red
love Hello
panda?
Kitty, though.
Oh man, let's see what this Deadpool thing. A gratuitous
This
cameo. What both?
Okay,
Colossus and
Stanley.
Stan Lee in the
Yes.
strip club. Yeah.
Yes. No, look up Hello Kitty Red Panda. You'll love it.
Wedgie. Produced by Asshats.
Yes.
Written by the real heroes here. True.
Of course, that was actually written by the
By the real
heroes,
yeah.
that makes them douchebags.
Yeah. Directed
Directed
by
An
an overpaid tool.
I wouldn't say that.
Hi, I'm Deadpool.
Oh,
This is
man.
me in the Uber on the way to the airport on Monday.
Okay.
Much text.
Unpass. Oh, haunted Segway.
Segway tours, nice.
Gonna hang on to that for later.
See, that's what I said. I thought this was going to be Lilith's trip from the airport.
That's to the airport Monday.
Well, no, that is not an Uber.
That's a taxi.
Yeah, Depinder, he has his medallion.
Yeah.
That's legal and registered, and he's not going to murder you.
I just mean Lilith playing with the gum and, like, all hungover. She's like, here, let me
Still no subtitles, Phil.
How?
Yeah.
Subtitle. English.
You know, Uber lets you ride up front, which I don't think is a good idea.
Mm.
Oh, no, it's Lyft that lets you ride up front.
Yeah. A taxi will let you ride up front, too.
If there's more than... But when it's just you, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, during the day, and, if you're white.
Well, he does live in the tri-state area. It's not like that's a secret.
Yeah, I mean, membership has its privileges. Okay. Yes. It's times like this I wish I could read lips.
Well, it wouldn't really work for Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Which raises the question how anyone can understand him with a leather mask on anyway.
Not saying that I'm speaking from experience, but I understand that you actually can.
Okay.
That people that want to get masks.
How do people hear Spider-Man?
Well, that's like late. That's not it's like cotton or something.
Yeah, that's just spandex. You know. If you see in the 1978 film, they explain that he basically bought it off the rack. Because apparently there was a spider-themed weightlifter costume.
Oh yeah.
Adventure time! Yay! Because it is Adventure Time.
Great TV show.
There we go.
There we go.
Yay!
And boom! There's his face.
There's the
Chopper blades whirring.
There's Mr. Clean.
Angry helicopter noises.
See, I told you.
The Flash.
I told you they would give sound descriptions. Yeesh, people never believed me.
Look, it's Mr. Clean. I mean, Ajax.
Ajax, stronger than Grease. You get it?
Yes.
Ha.
Yes. Although technically Ajax was a Greek.
Yeah.
Trojans were actually the Latins. And,
we're not the only one with a word of end.
Yeah. So we've had this small disruption into our supply chain. Oh.
It's a Fox movie, so they're like, okay, he must be a mutant. I'm pretty sure they don't talk about cosmic rays anymore, so he must be a mutant.
Oh, yeah, they got their mutant growth hormone thing here. Oh,
no. I could see in the MCU them going like, oh, yeah, people are selling inhuman growth hormone or something.
Yeah, no, that is coming.
Yeah.
You watch. They're going to have... Well, they just had the refined Terrigen in the in the comics. So, yeah, they're going to be like, hey, we boiled down some of them fish, and guess what we found?
I love there's language in this movie we can't even use on this podcast.
He forgot his extra bullets.
12 little bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's Chaz. That's what I'm calling him.
Yes.
Did you see the article? I guess they're saying the cab driver's going to be in the sequel.
Yep.
Is he going to be making out with Cable or what?
I don't know.
Actually, I heard that Cable's not going to be in it.
I thought they said Cable and Domino were going to be in it.
I know.
Oh, I was seeing someone say that someone was saying Cable's back.
That's my jam.
Too much, yeah.
Full butt like.
The music is great.
Although every time I hear this, I just think about Ellen DeGeneres singing it.
What? Oh. Fourth wall break.
Yes.
Or first
How
wall break.
How many minutes in?
Who did I have to fawn to get my own movie? I love this line. I can't tell you, but it rhymes with Wolverine. He's got a nice pair of I cracked up in the theater when I heard that. He's got a nice pair of smooth criminals.
Face to face and bad guys to kill.
They did do a good job on that suit though, because I mean that could have easily come off as looking corny first,
Well,
maximum effort.
They do better with the suits nowadays.
They do.
So I don't know if it's back in the day they didn't think they had to, but
well, back in the day they couldn't, or
Yes.
Although ironically that suit still has a lot of CGI in it.
Yeah.
Rich Corinthian love.
Yes. Although how could he know that through the mask?
That's a joke, Charlie.
I know.
The smell, actually.
There you go. See, you solved it.
I swear, there was like a line.
I'm the master of fan winking.
When they released that test footage of this, there was a line in there which I thought was funny. They didn't put in here. I think he drops through the sunroof.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm pregnant or something.
Okay.
Yeah, the test footage had the internet like on fire.
Oh yeah, that's what they're saying. That's the big part of how they got this movie made.
Yep. Yeah. Well, of course, because everyone had forgotten about poor little Ryan Reynolds' dream project of doing Deadpool.
Well, the crazy thing is when he showed up in that one Wolverine, when they're like, that better not be the real Deadpool.
Well, you know, I thought.
I never said this.
Yeah. And there goes the car.
SUV's up in the air.
Rolling.
Snatch.
Wedgie.
I think it's where we started.
Yeah.
That wedgie was really painful.
I can imagine. What?
Hey, man, they were doing, 80 miles an hour? 80 mile an hour wedgie.
Did I leave the stove on?
That guy lost his head?
Yeah.
Decapitated within the first 5 minutes.
Remember the guy smashed against the sign. He'll play, his body will play a part later.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now breaking news. A multicolored collision. Hey!
X-Men mansion, you say?
Yeah,
where they can only afford 2 X-Men.
Well, you know.
Everybody's out saving the world. These 2 are the D team.
1 X-Men, 1 trainees.
Yeah.
A red suit.
They did get the look of Colossus good, too.
No, they finally got Colossus right. That's why everyone likes this one.
Yeah, that's how he should have looked in the X-Men movies.
Everyone. He also should have had a Russian accent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wonder if...
A heavy armchair.
They better have Cable in the sequel, and they better have an arm like that. They promised us Cable.
Well,
he just said they might have Cable. They didn't.
No,
that blows up everything.
In the Ferris Bueller scene at the end, didn't he say, in the sequel we'll have Cable?
Yeah, I know.
Breakfast is most important meal of the day.
Oh.
Which actually isn't true. That's just something that Kellogg's made up to get you to buy more cereal.
Yeah.
That's actually pure Madison Avenue.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're taking the Blackbird. How many Blackbirds do?
Well, I was going to say, if the rest of the X-Men aren't there...
Yeah.
Well, please, by the 90s.
Well,
by the 90s, those things had, like, Shi'ar technology to in them and stuff. And
yeah. I really would like to know what's in Xavier's stock portfolio.
I don't know, man.
Because he comes from money.
Well, yeah, but
which means that he was sleeping with the queen of the Shi'ar, and they had all that technology.
Well, yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, that's free.
He's got Apple, Coca-Cola, Philip Morris.
Yeah, I mean,
you could just read the mind of some stockbrokers or CEOs.
Actually,
like, hey,
that's actually pretty brilliant. They should cover that sometime, you know.
Oh, you may be wondering why the red suit. That's so bad guys can't see me bleed. That guy got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Yes.
That is so comic book, Deadpool.
You're gonna have to share.
Let's count them down. It's like very violent, Mr. Rogers or Sesame Street. 12. I love how they even label them for you.
Yeah. You know, they're going for that Ang Lee comic imagery thing there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you frame the shot like the comic strip.
Say, bullet hole through the arm, sealing up.
Yeah.
See, and he even misses somebody, still takes everybody out with 12 bullets.
Well, because he's a professional.
Bad Deadpool.
Good Deadpool. Okay.
See, I'm not. Sometimes with like superhero stuff, I'm like, I don't know if I want like big name people because all I can see is like the big name people in the suit. Sometimes I like people I don't know as well.
That was the problem with Suicide Squad for me.
Yeah, but I mean, Ryan Reynolds did do good in this, especially like the voice and just like.
But that's because he had already established the Deadpool character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, they called this years ago in the comic books when he's like, I look like Ryan Reynolds crossed with a sharp egg or something.
Yeah, that's bullet.
Oh, right in the grenade.
Yep, and that takes out 2 guys too.
Speaking Spanish.
Machine gun firing. And he's gonna get it right.
Oh, right up Main Street. They were just saying, right up Main Street.
Yeah.
2.
Worth it.
Yes.
Uh-oh. But there's like, what, 3 guys left and 1
It's got
bullet?
1 bullet left. Well, hopefully they'll all be nice enough to stand in a line. There we go.
Can you share? Don't.
I do wonder if the bullet would actually, 9mm would actually have enough strength to go through 3 skulls like that, though. You know.
What if it was like Teflon? What if it was like Teflon coated or something?
Well, that just makes it go out of the barrel better. Really, the Teflon just protects the barrel. It really doesn't do anything to the bullet.
Those aren't even the best gun choices for assassins. I'm just saying.
Oh, he had more, but he forgot it.
Yeah, he forgot it. Those are like the backups.
Wait, does that guy have a plate in his head? See, it didn't go all the way through his head.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, because it slowed down. Yeah. So that makes sense.
Let's.
And here comes
I was
the Deathstroke.
I was waiting for the mine's bigger than yours.
Yeah. My boyfriend said this was a superhero movie. For that guy in the red suit just killed that other guy.
A kebab.
A kebab.
A bleeping.
I may be a super, but I'm no hero. Oh, yeah, of course, every time they say I'm not a superhero.
Some of the best love starts with murder.
Yeah. They always are a hero by the end of it.
See, that's the other thing that bugs me about a lot of these movies, but when the guy like says his own name 50 times, Ryan Reynolds, he didn't say Deadpool 50, like, I'm Deadpool.
Yeah, well,
like, dude,
the only people who do that are
Batman, Spider-Man.
Well, Spider-Man does it because he's branding, and Iron Man does it because he's
Iron Man.
I was gonna say
he's pompous.
Well, did Robert Downey Jr. even say Iron Man a lot? I know at the end he press conference, he's like, I'm Iron Man. But
yeah, I don't think Spider-Man says it that much. At least he didn't in Civil War.
I was gonna say he has his own theme song that he has. Makes the resident sing.
I think it's like Batman. Every Batman, Keaton, Bale, all of them.
Because Keaton did something very cool when he did it.
Oh yeah,
and then
the guy off the roof. Yeah.
Then everyone else says, "Oh, well, I gotta say I'm Batman."
Keep the tradition alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course someone could have just said, no, they know who you are. It's sort of like in Civil War, where rather than saying with great power comes great responsibility, he just says. If you powers and someone gets hurt, you could have done something.
I mean, it's a little different with Spider-Man. Well, with like a Batman, I'm like, he's trying to scare these guys. It's like, how scary is it if you introduce yourself? I'm Batman.
Well, yeah, and also at that point,
exactly.
And at that point, you're like right up close to him, and it's like, oh, you have a human face.
Isn't it scary? Yeah, but isn't it scary if you don't know his name and you're just like, oh, there's this maniac dressed like a bat.
Whose case it did he just poop in if the guy doesn't have a cat?
I know, they never explain that.
I agree. When a situation isn't improved by pizza.
Yes. Yeah.
And I love he's not even after the guy in the apartment. He's after the pizza delivery guy.
Yeah.
The guy in the apartment's like, what did I do?
Well, he's a jerk too.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got a cat skin rug. So... Although, here's one of these things about this, and it's not yet, but we're going to get it in 5 minutes. And it's basically the A-Team... or the Three Amigos conundrum, which is he's taking the job, but then he gives back the money. And it's like, you're a mercenary. And they paid their good babysitting money for you to harass their
Well, maybe he has issues because it's like a young girl or whatever. Oh.
I know, but it just seems like, that
They're trying to set him up as, the mercenary with a heart of gold or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's not like a completely... emotionless douche or whatever.
Yeah, but
that guy loved it.
I think it's one of the tools they use so you have sympathy for once he gets the cancer and everything. And
once he doesn't look like Ryan
Reynolds, they want you
anymore.
rooting for him. He's not just a murder machine.
Honestly, right here, he looks like Ryan Gosling with the glasses on.
Yeah, well, he's.
Oh, do they have to be green glasses?
All Ryans look the same.
That's racist.
Namist.
It's true.
Profiling.
Yes.
It's payment facial.
Yeah. See, no, I'm not. Yeah. You and Luke Cage, you're not a hero. We know.
It's a Deadpool movie. She should have been like, "Did you ever know you're my hero?"
Yeah.
The bar was
Sister
donating?
Margaret.
Oh, wait, no. Sister Margaret. I'm being funny.
Oh, that's a collectible, Phil. Be careful.
The DC stuff is mad at you.
Hey, it's Weasel. He went to school with Spider-Man.
I love T.J. Miller in this role.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
He did
do
good.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna like him in this role because, like, in the comics, he wasn't like a bartender. He was like his like weapons like guy, and he built stuff for him. But no, it came off good in this movie.
Yeah. Well, you gotta change it up because if it was just like the book, you'd know what was gonna happen.
That's true.
I hate that excuse.
No, it's true, and it works when they make it better.
Yeah, when they make it better.
I mean, I'm not saying they had to do a story, but yeah, I mean, even if he was bartending by day and like building him weapons at night or something.
Kahlua and Bailey's. That's my jam.
Oh, he's like, here, give me a BJ, Daddy. Oh, this is what he gets to tell this guy. Take that over to Buck.
That's like from that other
tell it's from Poof.
Yes.
Oh, he's trying to win the Deadpool, probably.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Yes, that's the. Mercenaries not the smartest group. Although it strikes you that, if they have this much barroom brawl violence, I mean, is that really a good business model for the place?
And would you buy new furniture? Like Weasel said, that's a new stall.
Well, because you gotta have a place for people to sit. That's
but I mean, you could buy like secondhand store or something. If you want to buy like a new IKEA store for.
Nobody wins today. Nice try, Wade.
That's who did you pick? You, buddy.
Yeah. That's called dramatic foreshadowing.
Worst football pool ever.
Oh.
I'm living to 102, then dying like the city of Detroit.
Yeah. And he does, because he came back, and Detroit's coming back.
I wonder if anyone in Detroit laughed at that joke.
Yeah, we did. We have a real sense of humor.
No, I mean, when the movie was out, you weren't living there.
No, but I'm sure we did.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, you used to be able to buy T-shirts that said, when we stop being the murder capital of the world, that would say, kill people, make Detroit #1 again.
Oh, my favorite part.
Oh. I can see you totally being like this.
Yeah.
Say the magic words, fat kid. Hakuna has taught us. I don't know. After this movie, did you ever look at her the same again? After we watched
I'm just waiting on Lee to go. Like, Lee has crazy eyes. Is all I'm saying. This could totally be Lee.
Yeah, she kind of
that's Lee.
Yeah, from Gone.
Yeah. The voice of Gideon.
No wonder she went crazy.
And she's the voice of Gideon too?
Well, no, the original Gideon,
yeah. The original Gideon.
Not on Legends. That's a different voice. Yeah, the one... But they had a Gideon, the first season of Flash, and it was her voice. So she's walked... Wait,
how did they have a Gideon on...
It's a long story.
The Reverse Flash brought back a Gideon.
Oh, okay.
And it was her voice, yeah.
It was Dr. Lee Tompkins. Okay. From the alternate universe.
But yeah, that's Lee Tompkins.
Okay, well, good. Well, hey, she's going to go crazy by the end of the season because she's dating...
She had sex with Jim, yeah.
Yeah, because Jim is like Alice, but with spermatozoa.
Yeah, and she has more Falcone's brains on her now.
Yeah, that made no sense.
And the knife just magically goes into the ocean or the river.
Well, yeah,
48 minutes or whatever you want. I've got $2.75.
Sorry, we shouldn't talk about Gotham. It's the Deadpool podcast.
Hey,
no,
it's Deadpool. Hey, it's Deadpool.
He used to be Green Lantern, so it's fair.
If there's any podcast we can wander on, it's the Deadpool one.
Hey, there he goes.
Oh, there they go with the balls. Ski ball.
Yeah. They should have Ryan Reynolds play Ambush Bug.
That would actually be great.
Boy, that would be quite the fourth wall break. Balls and holes.
Balls and holes. Overhand.
Mocking Scooby-Doo.
You would think he'd have perfect aim,
Well, yeah, because
he can put a bullet through 3 guys' heads.
That is actually a good book, Voltron, Defender of the Universe. They have a Voltron
that's a
graphic novel. Yeah.
I keep meaning to watch the reboot, but I haven't.
It's the Lion one or the Cars one?
What, the book?
Voltron is the Cars one, right?
Well, both.
Thundercats is the cat one.
No.
No.
Voltron had lions, and then they had...
Yeah,
there was a different version with the cars.
Yeah, with
Cars.
I've seen the Cars one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, they had...
Yeah. Actually, those 2 series are not related at all, but they just decided to
call it Voltron.
Well, it's just in the vein of Power Rangers where they change it every season. Because it's the Super Sentai kind of thing.
2 minutes 37 seconds left.
Yeah. No, I'm like Voltron. They did the original Lions Voltron, and then the other one is actually sort of like just a completely other giant robot cartoon.
Yeah, I just always thought it was the future. Like, there's your gratuitous nudity, folks.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day, which it did come out on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I know.
And it's not gratuitous if it helps the story.
Even if it was.
For Charlie, it always helps the story.
This is how they show their love, and here we go. And that's your R rating, kids.
Yeah, because
International Women's Day.
Exactly.
Yes, because you cannot.
Our ratings are such.
It's not like you see it or anything.
You can't hear it either.
I know, but it's just the implication.
Well, I didn't know. If you have enough F words in something, don't they give it an R?
Mm-hmm.
So that probably helped too.
Or one? Is it 1 PG-13?
Yeah, you're allowed one gratuitous F in a PG-13.
Because I think we got it.
Oh yeah, you can get an R for language, sure.
Yeah, so I think that helped this too.
Although I think if you use F and then U, that's an automatic R.
Yeah.
Well, I think and I think
because
he MFs in this, and
because this is America, and we.
You're right, Legacy.
There are things
that you could see a bullet going through a guy's head, but God forbid.
Ugly sweater.
Yes. Because this is their Merry Christmas. Red's your color. See, dramatic foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Why we're so good together. Why is that?
Or planting the suggestion in his head. Red's your color.
Crazy matches my crazy.
That's what I tell my boyfriend every day.
But see, you don't want that matching crazy. You need the complementary crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You need someone who's crazy in a completely different way than you are.
I get to be nice because he's the mean one now when we go out.
There you go.
You need someone who will take their finger and go blah, 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 with you.
Yes.
Oh, the ring pop. Where were you hiding? Don't lick it.
1 month's salary. See, it's the joke.
Boy.
Because he gives away all his money like he's the 18.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah.
Did the 18 give the money away?
Oh, yeah. They never took the money. That was the thing with the 18. BA was always mad about that.
Yeah. And rightly so.
Yeah, because he's the guy who has to fix up the van every week. It's like,
for people that couldn't aim, that man sure did break down a lot.
He's like, you make me fly, you don't take the money.
Yeah, they were so mean.
Star Wars jokes.
Empire? It's like I made you in a computer.
Aw, another 80s movie reference, yes.
Weird Science?
Yep.
I mean, Voltron, Star Wars, Weird Science.
Well, it's
and then
it's a movie for Gen X.
The music, yeah.
That's why they got the star of 2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place to be in it. Yes.
Wait, that was in the 80s, was it?
No, but that was like a Gen X comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And only Gen Xers liked it, which is why it disappeared very quickly.
Well, now it's because the lady from Dharma and Greg wasn't that hot.
Is he going to the bathroom or more beer?
If it's a beer run, can I have one too?
You want a beer or you want one of yours?
One of mine.
Okay. I guess he got too mushy for Charlie.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the bad news.
Here.
I was trying to be subtle.
No.
Please, this is the Deadpool podcast. We're not subtle here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I broke the couch.
No, I wonder if there was just something behind there.
No, it was a support strut in.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh.
Rob's gonna be laughing his balls
off. He's memorizing the details of her
This
face.
is where we get serious.
Because he loves her. Ah.
Mr. Wilson.
Dennis.
Don't do anything rash.
Yeah. And back to this scene.
Surprised he didn't say, how long can I hold that?
Yeah. Why are his blades still clean? And he put them back. Those are going to rust up like something awful now.
Unless he has like some self-cleaning sheaths.
Didn't you ever read the Chronicles of Narnia? They make a very, very express point. Do not put a bloody sword back in its sheath. You ruin the sword.
He just had
Wow, that's heavy for a kid's book, bro.
It's the Chronicles of Narnia, man.
He just had a ring pop in his butt. You think he was caring about cleaning them swords? Oh.
Well, yeah, because he's not going to use the ring pop again. He needs to use the sword. You know, I mean, I'm just saying here. Out of Regina, Saskatchewan.
The Milwaukee of Canada.
Yes.
One looks good.
Oh, he's being a Rough Rider.
That's why Regina, Brian, for fun.
Yes.
Oh, please. Oh, man, Rob, I wish you'd just let us swear for this episode.
Just this episode.
Oh,
We should.
I'm sure they can put a sound effect over it, or we could just say this is an adult podcast because it deals with.
Hey, he's looking for something for Patreon.
Yeah.
Be the adult Deadpool podcast.
You know, here's what I dislike about this.
Huh.
Ryan Reynolds has fantastic bone structure, and no one ever calls it out in this.
And all they did was
it's like he's got stuff on his face, but he's still got fantastic bone structure.
So basically, he just had the worst case of acne in the world.
Yeah, it's like it's like what's his name? The captain from Battlestar Galactica with the stuff on his face. You know, it's like he's not an ugly man just because he's got acne scars. Oh, those might have been chicken pox scars.
I'm going to do to you what Limp Bizkit did to music and...
Uh-oh.
Dad?
See, if Colossus just came to talk, why is he throwing him?
Because he's sick of Deadpool.
Okay.
Yeah. And
He's
he
had
can
enough
take
of this
it.
clown.
Oh,
Hey!
Wolverine Origins joke.
I wish that was an action figure.
Why?
Cause I would love it.
Wham!
Make it big.
Another 80s reference.
Again, because
And George Michael is dead now. So that makes me
Aw.
sad.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes everyone sad. Oh.
Jitterbug.
No. The Bernadette Peters coin purse.
Another 80s reference.
Uh-huh.
She was big in the 80s, man.
Divided nickel for everything.
Lungs, prostate, and brain.
All things I can live without.
How come you never thought the prostate?
Well, he doesn't need the prostate. The prostate is just...
Yeah, I know. That's a joke, but...
I know. You losing your prostate can have some negative consequences,
Yeah.
but that's why they have Viagra now. Spin doctors. That's a Canadian reference. Guys, see how many times you reference Canada and the 80s? And,
Is Ryan Reynolds Canadian?
yes, of course he is.
I always forget.
They need to bring Vanessa back for the sequel one.
Yeah,
make her a shapeshifter, like in the comics.
Yeah.
Another shapeshifter with blue skin.
Yeah. Well, they kind of.
Oh, they ruined Mystique. So
Yeah, they kind of need to bring her back just because they've established that it's a big love story, or else they have to basically Austin Powers her.
What was the first girl? Before he met Vanessa.
Rosalind? I don't know.
No, not Rosalind. It's the blonde chick.
That's a joke from Romeo and Juliet. Because at the beginning of Romeo and Juliet, he's talking about how he can never know love again because Rosalind does not love him.
I thought she was talking about Deadpool for a second.
I was like, no, I don't remember that one.
No, but anytime you say, who was the girl he loved before this one, the answer's Rosalind.
I thought she was talking about Wade Wilson. Wait, what?
I tell you, someone should do a film about Rosalind and Romeo.
She dodged a bullet.
Yeah, quite frankly, it's like about her, like, with this stalker boy that she had to, like, Romeo, just cut it. I don't like you in that way. I don't really like you in any way, but... wheatgrass. I'm sure they're FDA approved.
Well, that doesn't mean anything in the United States. That's all.
Oh, no.
Big pharma and big agra.
Oh, cancer.
It's big something.
Oh, remember this plot point? Put the picture out. Yep.
Oh, yeah. No wasted breath. Which is one of the reasons this is such a good movie. It's like everything is for a purpose. The most important thing in writing is that everything should have a purpose. You don't just say, put a jar of urine on someone's desk for no particular reason.
Well, I mean, it's not like one of those 2.5 hour, like everything else was this year.
This dude looks like Sheldon.
He's Sheldon's dad.
My mother had me tested.
He said that 5 times in the series, and I don't believe him.
Well, no, actually, they did follow up. They did have him where Roseanne's sister was on, Laurie Metcalf.
Yeah,
and she said, yes, it's true. I did have him tested. Although I really should have followed up with that specialist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What was that? I think it was in Super Connectivity. You compared Sheldon to Tony Stark.
Ooh.
Was it?
Was it Tony Stark? I thought it
might have been. Well, I mean, they do have. The idea is that Tony Stark doesn't like people. The difference is that Tony Stark is not. That Tony Stark is more well adjusted to his bodily functions, but that they're basically the same character. They are overwhelmed with their own intelligence. They're overwhelmed with their own certainty, and they cannot admit that they're wrong, even though they're obviously always wrong.
Yeah, Tony Stark, captain of poor life decisions.
Or shaky way.
At least Reed Richards, after he turned his friend into a rock, actually then had some self-doubt afterwards. Oh, yeah, maybe I was wrong.
Oh, Matrix reference.
Oh, Matrix. Okay. But if you hit budget.
I love how, people will just come up to you in a bar and offer you superpowers and don't expect anything in return.
Well, did he offer him superpowers or just a cure for cancer?
I thought he said something of
cure for cancer.
I thought he said we can. Maybe it's later. I thought he said we could cure you and make you a superhero or whatever, or give you powers or something.
Well, yeah. Well, but obviously there's a cost.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
no such thing as a free lunch.
I guess if you're dying anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's there's a 1 in a billion chance you might gain superpowers out of the deal.
Well,
there's a 1 in a million chance you won't have cancer, and and there's a 99.9 repeating that you're going to die anyway. So, yeah.
Well, look at this Deadpool Blu-ray. You got the digital code, and then you got the testicular cancer self-examination.
Well, that's important.
That's good.
Yeah.
You got to check.
But I just...
is it Breast Cancer Awareness Month this month? No.
It's always breast cancer.
Isn't it?
Everyone is always aware of breast cancer.
Touch your boobies, ladies.
Yeah, well,
and gentlemen.
Yeah, actually, men should give themselves a breast exam at least once a month.
Yeah. It's rare, but men get it too.
No, they actually, they don't know how rare it is in men because men don't get tested.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like, screw the doctor.
Yeah, because you just get cancer. It might be, you get cancer of the lymph nodes, and you don't know where it started. You just suddenly got cancer all over your body. But now we know that if you get cancer, put yourself in a hyperbaric chamber without air, and there you go.
Isn't that called a suicide booth? Oh wait, this isn't Futurama.
Yes. Yeah. And why did Bender want to end his life in the first episode?
Oh, I don't even remember.
Because he found out what all the girders he was bending were being used for.
What was it?
Making suicide boots. I hope this is going to pick that up. That was kind of... I am not projecting. I was looking at Lola when I said that.
I think it will. I was talking to them.
Stay right here. Oh, yeah. Well, there we go.
What does this guy really look like underneath? I never bothered to...
I'm trying to remember. I think I only saw it once, but I mean...
I think that's roughly his face. They just...
Yeah, but they just make him bigger.
Yeah, bigger. Well, a lot of that is actually practical effects.
Megasonic T.
What?
That's the coolest name ever.
It is. And it's not even her power set, but they just brought her back because
for
of
the movie. Yeah.
Well, that was actually the thing, because they actually didn't have rights to Negasonic.
Yeah, they changed.
Really?
Well, they exchanged her for what, Ego? So Ego could
Oh,
be
no,
in
no.
Guardians too.
No, that's what it was. They didn't have rights to this Negasonic because they changed her character completely.
Yeah, they didn't have rights to change her.
Because
yeah.
they changed her, they had to give something back, and they said, "Okay, we'll give you Ego. We want Ego. We want
the
Ego."
living planet, yeah.
And they did the whole thing where now Ego is very different too. So he's not exactly like Ego, because obviously
Fox is probably like,
what's his, Ego? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you watch, Marvel's going to do something so amazing with Ego. You're going to be like, "Oh, we should have kept Ego. Why did we get rid of that?" You know, it's like if they ever give him Fantastic Four, it's like, oh.
Somebody needs to rescue the poor Fantastic Four.
Somebody needs to make a good Galactus and not a
Can
cloud.
we get a crossover?
There's the guy on the,
Fantastic
there's the
Four?
guy
there
up the
was,
sign.
yeah. That was distracting.
That guy was already up there when I got here.
Yeah,
Why? All right, here's my question. Why did the X-Men want Deadpool so much? He's not a mutant.
Is he not a mutant?
Technically he is now, though, right? In this, where he's
Well, because he had a latent awakened mutant gene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the powers only are awakened if you have a mutant gene.
Okay.
But there are many people who are latent mutants. Like Solar, who was a villain with solar powers, who only developed his powers when he got trapped in the desert and had to walk like 100 miles and got exposed to enough solar radiation that it built up enough that he could use solar powers.
All right, here's a question. How did the X-Men know Deadpool's like a
Charles Xavier's telepathic?
That's true.
Oh,
that's true. Stewart or McElroy?
So
I don't know what timeline are we in.
Cerebro here can find every mutant in the Earth, I guess.
Yeah.
Candace.
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, your poor wife.
That's a Kitty Pryde reference. Okay.
T-Rex. Oh!
He keeps it. He keeps doing it.
I mean, I guess it would be a healing factor. I mean, it's...
Yeah, but also, why would you keep on doing it? Because you know what's going to happen.
Because it's Deadpool.
Yeah, exactly.
A one-legged man. That's what we're down to. Do you have an off switch? Yeah, it's right now. Oh.
We're all Negasonic at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or unless Deadpool thinks
you're not gonna. Yes.
McAvoy or Stewart.
These timelines are very confusing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Fox let him get away with that.
Oh.
It's Deadpool.
I know, but
it's kind of like The Simpsons. Deadpool probably got the sanction to do whatever they wanted.
127 hours.
Ah, that movie's messed up.
Spoiler
And that's a true story too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little baby hand.
Oh.
Now, wouldn't this be a time to stop him?
Yeah, you would think.
Because this is like going to take like...
Well, that's why he sprayed him in the face.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Like
80s
the
reference.
trash. What was that a reference to?
That is from... it was another Matthew Broderick film. In fact, all of them are Matthew Broderick films, if I'm not mistaken. What was it called? Better Off Dead. As he goes in the garbage, and the two African-American workers above the overpass say, "Look at that. People throwing away a perfectly good white boy." Because it was the 80s and racial humor was hip.
Oh, God. It reminds me of Soul Brother. God.
Soul Brother?
With Ray Dong Chong?
Oh, you mean Soul Man.
Is it Soul Man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you missed it. Don't make the super suit green or animated.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Soul Man. Yeah, that was rough. Yeah, well,
Watching it in the 2000s, that's rough. Oh, reference. Spike.
Yeah. Hey, isn't this where they had all those mutants locked up at the end of Wolverine?
Oh no, CGI young Patrick Stewart got them out of there.
Yeah. Yep.
Huh?
Nurse Ratchet. She's sucking on the match.
Big stiletto.
Again, not a wasted moment because that comes back later.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, instead of everybody shipping Deadpool and Harley Quinn, they should ship Deadpool and Constantine.
Really?
Yeah. Better matchup.
I don't know. I don't think Deadpool and Harley Quinn would get along well.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I don't think Harley Quinn gets along with anybody, but they keep pushing her somewhere.
I just think I think DC's trying to push Harley as their Deadpool.
Yeah, well, DC always tries to force things. They don't want to let anything happen organically.
Don't ever use that word around me. As an Arrow fan, I hate the word organic. Thank you, Mark Guggenheim.
Okay.
Seasons 3 and 4, organic. No, trash. Just trash. Compost.
Okay.
You had to be there.
Yeah.
Listen to the Newcastle crew on Legends of DC.
Oh, okay.
No, it's on Channel 52.
Wait, what?
Newcastle Crew's on Channel 52.
I meant Queen Consolidated.
Yes.
Well, listen to both.
Yeah. So here's what we're giving him the polka dot juice.
It made Angel inhumanly strong.
And
He only got enhanced reflexes.
also scorched my nerve endings, so I no longer feel pain.
Which actually isn't a superpower. That's actually a crippling disability. You know, people who cannot feel pain actually go through their lives in constant danger of like cutting parts of themselves off.
Oh wait,
That's like Stardust, basically.
And so he didn't get a healing factor because I mean, Deadpool put that sword through him. I mean,
Well, I guess he has
that last fight scene. Shouldn't he be a little?
He has a slight healing factor, but he does make the point. It's not nearly as much as Deadpool.
Oh no.
I don't think he could grow back an arm. He's not going to get a baby hand. You know.
Suspiciously made up.
Yeah.
Kevin Bruce
Scott.
the Rickster.
Hey, those are all Kids in the Hall. Canadian reference.
Uh-huh.
Kevin, Bruce, and Scott. We will. Leave me with
Less angry Rosie O'Donnell.
And then knock him out. Francis, this is how. Oh, yeah, telling you how the serum works. Keep on making him suffer. Oh, they're calling him Francis, not Ajax. I don't think. Yeah, but we don't know his name is Francis yet, do we?
It's just...
Or did he call him Francis in the thing? Oh, there.
No, I don't think.
Waterboarding him in corn.
Doesn't one of the other guys in there tell him his name?
Is that a Daredevil reference?
What? Oh, yes, the.
Oh, what the sensory deprivation chamber?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Ben Affleck Daredevil.
I know, I like that Daredevil. Don't judge me. I don't like Elektra, but I like that Daredevil.
It wasn't bad. I mean, I don't hate it as much
I didn't
as
like
others
was
do.
the fact that they made Bullseye into a leprechaun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullseye was messed up.
I mean, if they were going to make him a leprechaun, they should have gotten Warwick Davis to play Bullseye, and then it would have been okay.
Yeah.
Now he's an insane leprechaun.
Charlie's secret mission is to get more work.
Don't even get me started on Smallville. Oh, not Smallville, Supergirl. And casting some fashion model to be Mr. Mixplex. Like, please don't ruin that character.
Too late. It's on Supergirl.
You can't.
Sorry, Tyler.
Hey.
And you're not supposed to be able to pronounce Mr. Mixoplex's name. He's a fifth-dimensional imp. You can't pronounce the fifth-dimensional vowels.
I told you, John Byrne, man. He wrote a story where Mixpitalik showed up and he said, well, yeah, you can pronounce my name, so here, let me just hit some numbers on a keys on a giant typewriter and I'll just make one up.
Exactly, and that worked perfectly.
Hey, it can't be any worse than Lois and Clark over in, what's-his-face was Mixpitalik.
Oh, yeah.
Howie Mandel.
Well, at least Howie Mandel is a silly little imp of a man, even if he is a full-grown man.
Sorry, Howie.
Didn't he have
Canadian reference.
Yeah.
Didn't he have like a perm for that or something?
Yeah.
No, that's
actually the best live-action Mixoplex was on the Superboy cartoon. And I can't remember the name of the actor, but he does.
Oh, see, this is where he finds the name's Francis. He grabbed the name off.
Yeah, he's dry cleaning them. Yeah.
Shut the heck up.
Yeah.
Another reference. To that
so your mouth shut.
movie.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah.
Says you can't do anymore. You think?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Why is this supposed to why is this the one that'll work?
I guess it's
Fear of death.
Well, I was gonna say,
Yeah, extreme adrenaline.
maybe, or your body thinks it's dying or something, so it's either gonna adapt or think it's gonna die.
Although Darwin died, even though he was supposed to be able to adapt to anything, so whatever. Yeah. Bitter, always gonna be bitter.
Oh, but he died in a Marvel comic. He'll be back.
Unless he still exists, but just.
I mean, in a terrible X-Men movie.
I know, but I'm just saying he might just exist as a million particles, but
technically, yeah. If he's got one cell left, he can regrow.
Mm-hmm.
Just take him decades.
Shows up in the 2000s new X-Men movie.
Yeah, he might, because he had to evolve back up from a paramecium.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
If that doesn't happen, then we riot.
Yes.
Just like a character.
Well, it's kind of funny. They were about to end all the X-Men, and then Ryan Reynolds came back and reinvigorated the entire series. Because the whole reason they're doing New Mutants and all that is because of Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we made money again.
And is that why they made Logan rated R?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, that looks better.
Oh yeah. You
actually
have claws through the head and stuff.
What if we actually had writers write a good story
without all this,
or at least stick to a continuity?
Well, it's Old Man Logan. There's not much continuity there.
Well, that's the end. That's easy. You could say everyone died.
Acts of vengeance. They just gotta have it like he was fighting the Green Goblin, they gotta have him fight Mysterio.
Yes.
Actually, they can do that whole scene. They can actually do that with Mentallo, who they do own. So they could actually have him be on that kind of hypnotic thing and have it be Mentallo. That'd be cool.
Might just be it'll be like the Vanisher or something.
Yeah. Or Weingarten.
Weingarten.
Mastermind could do that too. Oh, that'd be a perfect use of Mastermind.
Uh-huh.
Of course, they ruined him in the first movie, but they can bring him back.
Well, he had a daughter too. So
yeah, and that alternate timeline.
Yeah, and that actually wasn't even Weingarten because that was Stryker. That was Stryker's kid.
Uh-huh.
Of course, then they brought back Stryker's kid. Of course, Stryker's kid originally died in the original thing, and he was all lizardy.
Oh,
he looked like Deadpool.
That mutation kicked in.
Yep. And he's still got fantastic cheekbones. It's he's bald, but he was already had a shaved head.
I guess you kind of have to do that.
And bald is beautiful.
I guess you have to keep this cheek structure, or else the mask is going to be bulging out.
Well, yeah. Well, but that's the thing. It's Deadpool has growths on his face.
Oh.
He has his cheeks are missing. He has he actually is really messed up. He also has purely white eyes.
Well, that could be part of the healing factor. He keeps the bone structure, but not the flawless skin.
Yeah, but I'm saying that Deadpool in the comic books, his skin is much worse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Deadpool in the comics, his skin is almost like what's his name? The mutant kid who hangs out with Leech, who can project the holograms.
Was it Artie?
Artie.
Or something?
Yeah, he looks like Artie. So, who's another character we haven't had yet? And they ruined Leech in the third X-Men movie.
They did.
He's supposed to be a little green Leech character.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we've already.
Well, they ruined Nightcrawler too. So.
We've had 2 Nightcrawlers, 2 Angel, 2 Warren Worthingtons.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They even dropped his real name in that last one.
Yeah, well, because they can't have millionaire Warren Worthington in a mutant fight club. That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. But he looked like him.
Yeah. It was all just crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
They got a second chance. Just don't blow it.
But for what it's worth, that's all. Marvel sends the X-Men back in time, and they screw up their own timelines all the time.
Yeah, true.
Time travelers.
Although they said I did want to see Storm and Wolverine hook up. Just saying.
I think they were until he died. The last couple months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a version where Cable's their kid?
Scott and Jean.
No, I thought there was a version where it was
Well, I know in Ultimate X-Men, I think Cable was actually an older version of Wolverine.
No, it's Bishop. I'm thinking of Bishop.
Bishop.
Oh, Bishop. Yeah. And Bishop is basically Cable, but black.
Yeah. Poor thing.
And of course, actually, in an alternate future, there Wolverine and Storm are a couple.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember in the cartoon, he goes, skin color prejudice, how quaint.
There's the match.
Yeah, but that's not a Strike Anywhere blue tip. That's just a regular red tip match. It's not going to lighten that way. I'm And you need a special blue tip match. It has to have the gunpowder in the tip. Because if it doesn't have the powder in the tip, the sulfur won't ignite. It's the interaction between what's on. That's why you can't strike a match anywhere unless it's a strike anywhere match.
I just use lighters.
Yeah.
I flick my Bic. This podcast is not sponsored by Bic, but if Bic would like to sponsor us, you're more than welcome. I'm bringing that back.
And send us your pens, because we always need more pens.
Yeah, Bic is such a random company. Lighters and ink pens.
Well, and razor blades.
Ooh, yeah.
But then again, that's also what Gillette makes.
Quit being so specific. Just send us any free stuff you want to send us.
Yes. We're now accepting free stuff from Deadpool, apparently. Oh,
hell.
Wasn't he naked?
He had the sheet on in there.
He had the sheet on.
No.
Does the sheet
Maybe
fall
Nurse
off?
Ratched didn't like
I mean,
that naked
when they were
butt.
torturing him, he was naked. But yeah, when they put him in there, I think he had.
So
had
we
the thing on.
never do see his wing dang doodle, do we?
No, I think you just.
Oh, no, there we go. There it is. No, there you go.
Here
Wing
we
dang
go.
doodle. Told you we saw his wing dang doodle.
What?
It's in here. Well, yeah, it's in the fight because we get basically the deep, the skin deep reference of the lightsaber battle.
This is the lightsaber battle I don't want to see.
You never saw Skin Deep with it's great. It's what's his name? Played Jack Tripper.
John Ritter.
John Ritter. Yeah, John Ritter was sort of his big adult. It was one of the first NC-17 comedies, and it was an NC-17 comedy expressly because he gets into a fight with this woman's husband in the dark, and they're both wearing glow-in-the-dark condoms. And then they play sort of the Star Wars theme over it.
Oh, gosh, that had to hurt.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the thing about a healing factory. It doesn't dull the pain.
No, you feel it every time. Well, that was one of those scenes that was like awesome in the first X-Men movie. Was Rogue asks Wolverine, "Does it hurt?" And he says, "Every time."
But you have to think in your head. I mean, maybe you can kind of. A lot of it might be in your head, but if you know you have a healing factor, you're going to heal. Maybe you're just like, okay, I'm not quite as panicked. So
I don't know. How does it feel?
Well, maybe it makes it worse because your endorphins over time you've abused that, so it doesn't really dull it like it should.
And his friend never got superpowers.
Well, maybe he did, but he burned to death.
Or maybe that was what gave him his powers, and now he's like the Human Torch.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or
Pyro.
Pyro.
Iceman and Pyro.
Yeah, we could have a third Pyro. Why not? We need one who's actually Australian, though. There we go.
I'm tired of Australians playing Americans, so maybe we can't get somebody with actual.
They gotta get Paul Hogan as Pyro.
Oh, God. If we were still doing the 2000s version with, like...
we're getting to Old Man Logan. There we go. You get Old Man to be Old Man Pyro. That would be awesome. Just Paul Hogan there.
So you need Freedom Force, Pyro, the Blob,
Avalanche. Call that a mutant power. Yeah. Avalanche. The Blob. Blob doesn't give... Fred Dukes doesn't get enough respect.
Oh, and the comic book Mystique, she actually wore clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants that?
Although, technically, no, she didn't.
Well, yeah, she could have shaped... Yeah,
that was just... She's always naked. That's what they established in Howard the Duck.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, you mean Mystique when she wears clothes? Because really, only some people can get access to unstable molecules.
Yeah.
You know, Reed Richards was pretty tightly controlled on that. I mean, other people have gotten them and stolen them and reverse engineered them, but, you know.
Well, that's the thing I was wondering about, like, the X-Men movies. It's like, so she doesn't have nipples, or she just shapeshifts them away?
She shapeshifts them away.
Ah, okay.
Well, she's covered in, like, a fur scale thing.
Yeah, it looks like scale, yeah.
Yeah. It's scales now, and then they changed her in the books to be scales, too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because you always had... Because the comic books always follow the movies. I mean, look when... In 2000, when that first movie come out, in the comic books, they all went to black leather, suits.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they can't let something be its own thing. If that guy was following me, I'd totally tase him.
No.
Do people really stare at people?
Do they still say gnarly?
If it's New York.
Well, he actually technically is gnarly, because his skin is gnarled up. He's... like Gnarls Barkley.
I love how the whole street noticed him, but her.
Yeah, she's not very observant.
Which is weird since she's an exotic dancer. They're usually pretty about creepers.
Yeah, you'd think she'd be much more aware of someone following her. Although maybe she has so many guys following her home from the club.
She figures they'll cancel each other out.
Well, I guess she figures like there's that you don't want to confront every single one because first off that's going to cut your bottom line, and so there is like there's a circle that once they cross.
Once they knock on her door, then she says.
It's like once they get within like arm reach, then she turns around and pulls the knife.
Okay.
But he was more than an arm's length away, and so she knew he was there, but she just didn't turn. And again, fantastic bone structure. Not that bad looking of a man.
Seriously, put in some like makeup products fixed to have.
No, honestly, yeah, a little bit of concealer.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, just a little Maybelline Maybelline.
Who wants to freaking do that every day? Nobody.
Yeah, but when the choices that are looking like that, I mean, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah,
guys.
Or how? I mean, the top of his head, put a wig on.
Yeah, really.
Cousin Edit.
All you got to worry about is the face, then.
Just Cousin Edit, just right over the face.
I mean, it's just like he's got like it's not even like it's like all scabby. It's just like dermatitis. He's got
eczema.
But it's not scabby. That's what I'm saying. It's
or
just
even like some tattoo procedure. Couldn't they kind of tattoo make it look?
Well, no. Yeah, I mean, you could totally tat him up. Yeah. I mean, his body might reject the tattoo.
True. Yeah.
But then he just got to get more tattoos. I'm just saying, Ryan Reynolds is a handsome man. Okay, and. That's why this movie falls apart as Deadpool. Because he's too
Daredevil.
Don't say any otherwise, people. Charlie Esser thinks Ryan Reynolds is a handsome man. You don't play.
Did you see the People's Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive?
In the beginning of the movie?
Yeah, I'm not alone in this assessment. Okay?
Well, Zach has a man crush on Manu Bennett, so it's okay.
There's nothing wrong with a man finding another man attractive.
Not at all.
There's nothing wrong. I mean,
Deadpool.
It's like anytime someone says that, all I think is that Seinfeld episode. You can admit a man is good looking. It doesn't make you a homosexual. And George's like, doesn't help.
But that assumes there's something wrong with being a homosexual. Or a bisexual. Or a pansexual. Or some other level of sexual.
Hey, look, it's Slide.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good guy now. See, and he has the Teflon suit.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't make him bulletproof. It makes him able to not stick to things.
I like the laundry scene.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, see, gotta get a red suit.
The suit's kind of red, yep. Oh, yeah, he meets Blind Al.
Oh, yeah.
They met Al. I was like, oh, man, they did read their comics. Blind Al, Weasel.
Yeah.
That was the best time of Deadpool.
Except that she really looked like she could have been a Black Widow in the 1940s who have sex with Captain America.
She kind of looked, in the comics, she kind of looked like Aunt May with like big dark glasses.
Yeah, well, I have no problem with her being, an African Russian.
Yeah,
because they actually, especially with the rise of the Soviet Union, many African Americans moved to Russia because they were promised.
All I'm saying is,
equality.
You said she looked like she could be a spy back in the day. She literally looked like Aunt May did back in the day in the comics. Just with glasses.
I know in the books, and in the books, that was and they revealed that she was like the first Black Widow.
Yeah, I think they even hinted that she might have even met Steve Rogers back in World War II.
They strongly suggested they.
Yes, the Zamboni.
You're
Canada reference.
Killed by Zamboni.
Now you just have to single Canada while he's doing it.
Yes. Oh, that would be great.
I love the face. It's the best.
I know, he's so expression. You can tell that his expressions even through that mask.
Yeah. Well, it's very comic booky.
That was a Game of Thrones reference.
The old guy just sitting there.
No.
Is it sexist to hit you?
Is it more sexist not to hit you?
I mean, it's blurry.
Yeah, so shoot him. It's never sexist to shoot someone.
Or you're gonna die in 5 minutes. He's gonna J. Thomas the guy.
Yeah. Of course, the Zamboni's not gonna get rid of the blood. It's just gonna freeze the blood.
It's gonna smooth it over.
Yeah.
Evenly distributed.
Gotta catch Jared.
I know, that's what I was like. Is this going to date this movie? Or he calls him Jared from Subway? I mean, are people like 10, 15 years
now.
Yeah, well, I mean, even 10 or 15 years from now, are people going to be like, what? Jared, wait, what?
Okay, it's Deadpool. He's always dated.
That's true.
You know?
I'll take the foot long. Wait, the ensign's foot long.
Yeah.
You can Google it. It'll be all right.
Yeah. It's, are people even going to know all of the 80s film references they do? It's like, it's a reference to something from the Gen X generation.
Yeah, I guess. So does that mean, like, in Deadpool 2, we're going to get, like, some Bill Cosby reference or something?
Probably, Well, we got ugly sweaters, so.
Yeah.
But they weren't Coogee sweaters. They were very specific.
They were
Coogee,
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Bill Cosby.
Are you going to tell me? Fourth wall break, pushing the camera away.
Yeah.
I wrote the blog, man. Deadpool's more powerful than you think. Breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Reaching between worlds.
He is absolutely.
See, if anyone could cross over with DC, it should be Deadpool.
Well, no, Deadpool could. Well, what you got to get is Deadpool versus Ambush Bug and have Ryan Reynolds play both characters. Come
on, Marvel and DC. You should do like a 12-issue miniseries, Deadpool versus the DC
do it for
universe.
The fans.
Yeah.
He starts off with some, who's pathetic in the DC universe.
Everybody.
And then, like, issue 12, it's like Batman and Superman or something.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me people want to see Deadpool versus Deathstroke.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've done that, actually. When they have Deathstroke in some issue, they had alternate versions of himself.
Yeah.
And meets the one that's real hard to kill.
Issue 1, Deadpool versus Red Tool.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Blind Owl.
Old blind lady from the laundromat. She misses cocaine.
Fourth wall.
It says fourth wall.
Like
16 walls. That's 4 squared.
She's like the Robin to my Batman.
She's old, black, and blind. And I think she's in love with me. Wait, Robin loves Batman too.
I'm sure Robin does love Batman in a very honest and platonic way. We got a Roomba. Well, shouldn't she be able to hear that the Roomba's there?
Maybe she's deaf too.
Well, no, she could hear it, but maybe she didn't know exactly, where it's at.
Yeah, but that's what you have the cane for. You're supposed to move the cane in front of you, I guess. Mm-hmm.
See, she can hear.
Yeah. Well, exactly. So she should be able to hear the dang Roomba.
Wait, did it say sit on a stick?
Yes,
yeah, he told her to sit on his stick.
Okay. Then I don't know if the first time I saw it.
IKEA doesn't assemble itself.
It's a cooling.
I love it.
Heard out.
Oh God, IKEA's the worst.
I've taken names.
I wonder how much they got paid to slip that in there.
A lot, probably. They don't mention you for free. I'll tell you what, Subway paid for the Jared reference.
Before that thing happened, yeah.
No.
No, it happened. That's
why they're calling it. Yeah, it wouldn't have made sense otherwise if it was just rumor. It's...
Did Craigslist pay?
Yeah.
I love the creative use of profanity in this movie.
Yeah. He's being real superficial, though. You think about it, it's like, oh, my girlfriend can't love me like this. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
It's like, really, is she that super? Is she that?
Hashtag drive-by.
Do you really want to be with her? If that's all she,
Well, yeah.
She can't love you without your look.
Well, maybe give her a chance to, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, and maybe he's being like the Ben Grimm thing, where Alicia loves him anyway, but he can't. He doesn't want to.
He's the superficial one, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't want to burden her with being married.
That's all he thinks about.
Although, actually, in some books, it actually was suggested that the real thing that was bothering Ben with being with Alicia was their age difference. Because he had fought in World War II. Now that he hasn't fought in World War II anymore, it's okay, I guess.
Did he fight in the Gulf War then, or they just didn't talk about it?
I'm trying to remember, in Ultimate Fantastic Four, didn't they say he was
In the original Fantastic Four, until the 25th anniversary, the timeline was set from the 60s.
But no, I meant the Ultimate Fantastic Four series. I don't know if they did mention something about him in the Gulf or.
Well, he was a soldier, but he wasn't even a test pilot. He was kind of like a private, and he was had wandered onto the base that day.
Yeah.
So he wasn't the Ben Grimm that we had all come to know. He wasn't in any way equal to Reed Richards, which is what they decided to do for the other one, because let's take the worst Fantastic Four anyone's ever done, the Ultimate Fantastic Four, and we're going to use that as the basis instead of the Fantastic Four that people actually enjoyed.
Am I crazy? Or being really small?
Baby hand.
KFC Spork.
Yes.
KFC Spork.
Oh, you know what's great? When they do the sequel, they can make that a Trump reference.
What?
Baby hands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the Teen Titans Go episode about baby hands takes on a whole new meaning now.
You think Ryan's got this far in his superior acting method?
Oh, I love how he rips on Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Because that's the point. Doesn't she say, what she...
Yeah, well, because they're making but you're right, he's the superficial one. He doesn't want to burden her with being with an ugly man.
Or he can't picture how anyone would want to be with anyone with foul looks.
Yeah, which makes it so, if she is secretly a blue scaly shapeshifter, you're not going to love her anymore. Because guess what has a sequel, buddy?
He's like, you have to stay.
Doctor says you have 5. 5 what? 4, 3, 2.
Classic.
Oh, wait, that picture's about the car.
Yep, not a wasted moment.
No.
That's how you write a good film.
Well, yeah, keep it lean, because, like I said...
It's like how they went in Batman vs. Superman to make you focus for 5 minutes on a gravestone that says Martha Kent. Make
we
a
don't
note.
talk about that,
Remember.
Charlie.
Why did you say that name?
We don't talk about it, Phil.
Ow, she hit me.
I poked you. Which is worse, actually. I have pretty pointy fingers.
Yes, well. Aww.
It is kind of stupid. Yeah, he can't feel pain, but you got 20 guns to your back right now. I don't think that power is going to help you.
Yeah, well, exactly.
He walks around like he's invincible. It's like, yeah. Or the right.
But that's actually why that is not actually a superpower. That is actually a severe disability.
Guy shoots him in the head. He don't feel it.
Showing a Blade 2.
You should have said Blade 3. Ryan Reynolds was in that.
Exactly.
He wasn't in Blade 2? No, he was in Blade.
No, it was Blade 3 training.
Blade 3,
yeah.
With Jessica, was that Jessica Biel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So many Jessica.
No, Norman.
The one married to Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Justin Timberlake is married to Jessica Biel?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Oh, please. I have to know that. My wife is
I was going to say, yeah, that's
Justin
what
Timberlake.
Yeah, I know that recently came up.
But no, I think Blade 2 was...
Trap music playing. Nice.
Trap? Is that...
That's a type of Southern hip-hop.
More nudity at the strip club and Stanley's
cameo.
Stanley's greatest cameo.
Chastity? A stripper
For Chastity.
Did you ever see that article where
Not Chaz.
Did you see that article?
No. In a couple years she'll be Chaz.
Did you see that article
where
they're like Stan Lee's problem with this scene was it was too short. He wanted to be there longer.
Yeah. Well, he actually was saying he wanted more lines.
He said this was his favorite cameo so far.
Well, I wonder why.
Yeah. Yes. Well, he is a dirty old man. This is a guy who was good friends with Hugh Hefner.
Exactly.
Know? They were both publishing moguls back in the go-go 80s. Back when publishing mogul was a thing.
What? I mean,
back when you could be the publisher of a newspaper and be the Green Hornet, and that was completely believable that you had that much money.
I mean, Condé Nast.
Well,
First family.
Well, that's the idea. Now, obviously, you just couldn't just be you couldn't be a newspaper. It's like Rupert Murdoch is a newspaper publisher.
But
he's not rich from his newspapers. He got rich from his newspapers, but his current richness is from Deadpool.
But I mean, Stan Lee's in his 90s now. That's like being a little kid. You're not creepy anymore. All the girls like, oh, that's so cute.
No, it's still creepy. It's still very creepy.
Yeah, well, you get away with more.
No,
you get away with more at 90 than you do at 50.
It's not creepy because you're Stan Lee.
It's like the Ryan Reynolds movie Waiting. When you get old enough, you can just do what you want and people just think you're senile.
Yeah.
The downside is you might actually be getting senile when you can't remember doing those things.
Yes. Yeah.
Maximum effort.
Now, did anyone think that was really Ryan Reynolds back in the alley, or did everyone know it was Ajax?
Oh, you mean this scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all knew it was Ajax.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Upside down kiss? No. Okay. They missed a chance.
Yeah, but then it would have had to have been Ryan Reynolds.
Exactly.
Think about it. This movie and Spider-Man, which one had the see-through shirt? Not this one. It's a surprise.
Yeah. Well, that's because she's actually wearing a coat, because she's actually dressed for the weather.
Yes. His coat.
Yes. And of course...
See, how can you think that she, to be superficial enough will not want him anymore? She's still wearing his coat.
Yeah, well, because there would be a much shorter film if he said,
Yeah.
I don't have cancer anymore, but my face is kind of splotchy. And she could say, yes, but you still have fantastic cheekbones.
Just wear the Deadpool mask while you do it, and it's okay.
Well, yeah,
that would be a funny line at the end. Well, they did worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I said, I was waiting for her to say at the very end of this when he takes off his mask, saying, you have fantastic cheekbones. Just like, he's still completely symmetrical. And beauty is determined by the symmetricity of your face, not anything else. It's like,
Oh no, Bernadette. And she's still carrying the change purse.
Yeah, because clearly she's still stuck on him.
Nothing says love like carrying your your missing boyfriend's Bernadette Peters change purse.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Now we just get 2 minutes of FFF.
My favorite.
Fudge.
Oh, please, everyone. At least once in your life, everyone's had one of these moments.
No, I'm just doing the TV edit.
I know, but I'm just saying, everyone's had one of these moments.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, that's like the...
So Francis I was going to say.
the turd emoji. I thought it was chocolate yogurt.
You get chocolate yogurt.
I have the poo emoji pillow.
Yes. Oh, there you go. Oh.
Another one down.
Yep. Guns hidden everywhere. Hugh Jackman. How much did people pay for this? First it was the Ryan Reynolds cover, then it's Hugh Jackman.
They probably had to pay them.
Oh, please. Oh, more furniture references. Oh.
He's gonna take a little old lady's last gun.
I know, he has all these machine guns. He's like, here, give me the tiny little pistol. Here. Another 40.
Is Weasel trying to hit on Blonde Al?
I don't know. Remember, he's like, you want to get, what did he say? You want to get wasted or effed up or something?
Yeah.
I think he's just looking for some free pills or something. There's 116 kilos of cocaine. Where does it hit? It's buried somewhere in the apartment right next to the cure for blindness.
Good luck.
That's wonderful. That's where she would have just been like, F you. Oh, Weasel, I would go with you, but I really don't want to.
Exactly. That's totally me. I'm totally Weasel. I'm like, this looks like the Civil War set. Does it just me a little bit? The airport hangar?
I know. Well, I just thought this was an aircraft carrier. Charlie, who just stepped out of the room, I think he was saying that's a shield helicarrier.
Oh, really?
That's what he was saying. Surprised they went with Ajax, but they didn't do like T-Ray unless
reasons.
Sequel. Yeah.
I just wish everything was united and it wasn't such a fuss.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, back at Xavier's School for the Gifted.
Back at the Queen Mansion.
Yes, he is old.
Oh, your booze delivered.
Don't know if you wanted it, but I just figured so we don't have to get up again. Oh,
I think it was a safe bet.
yeah. This one is
So,
Margarita.
I was saying before, did you say, when I first saw this movie, I thought that was just like an aircraft carrier? You're saying that's a shield helicarrier?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a shield helicarrier, but they can't call it a shield helicarrier.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like they had to...
The studio couldn't afford another X-Men.
Yes. Well, yeah. Well, the other X-Men are off in the Shi'ar galaxy battling the Dark Phoenix.
Cocoon is pure
For
pornography.
old people.
That's... Why couldn't they take the Blackbird?
They broke it.
They needed it for the other X-Men.
I guess.
You know?
Or Xavier can afford a plane, but he can't afford a car.
Well, they had a
cars,
whole bunch of cars.
Yeah.
and
Maybe they don't let Colossus have the keys.
because he'd break it.
Yeah, he might be too big for him. They were all like classic, like little.
Punjabi music playing. That's not sure if racist or not.
No, Punjabi is actually the word for people from the Punjab.
I know, but the music. It's like in Heroes, every time Sunil comes on, they play that Indian music.
Oh.
And then when Hero and Ando, they play the little gong music.
If you want to know what that's about, download the Prime Attack Files podcast.
Yeah. Well, they if it's an actual song, it may not have a title. It may be actually listed as Punjabi music because it's a generic Punjabi style music that they're playing.
I love this scene.
And so there's nothing really to credit.
I love this scene. You should not do that. That is wrong.
And Colossus wasn't always such a wet blanket, though.
Nobody works in this. They've made him.
Well,
they've made him Sony's Captain America.
He's got to be. They need a straight,
they did.
a straight
Yeah,
man.
and honestly, Colossus should be like the Russian Captain America.
Yeah.
True.
Fighting for
Time to
Vladimir
make
Putin to destroy Russia.
Shimmy effing Chongas.
Well, there's another word in the middle of that.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to say.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be a helicarrier, and you can see from the design on the turrets on the side.
Yeah.
It's not an actual aircraft carrier. It's
X don't give it to you. What?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I love his that super heroic walk in moment. Then he's like,
There's no explosions right now, though.
I know. Then she's like, hey, where's your duffel bag?
Oh, you forgot it
again. I love he's got the picture pops up.
Yeah.
Hello Kitty backpack.
Yeah, I forgot his Hello Kitty backpack too.
Yeah. This is your public service message, folks. Don't text and drive. Don't.
Yeah, just ask Dr. Strange.
That's actually changed. Although, really, it doesn't work out as a PSA against texting and driving.
You get superpowers.
Yeah, you get superpowers.
Yep.
It's like saying, hey, kids, don't run out onto nuclear testing ranges.
But
you might wind up a Hulk.
Dr. Strange, he did get powers, but he had to mangle his hands up first. So.
Mm-hmm. And arguably, he could have gotten the powers at any time. He only,
Yeah.
He
just had to study hard enough. Study the right book.
If you're interested, we totally did a review of Doctor Strange.
Right here on the Nuff Said feed, so.
Look for it.
Just scroll down.
Yes. And I'm wearing a Doctor Strange t-shirt right now.
I love it. He's going to spell it out for.
Superhero landing. Superhero landing.
So many memes with that. Superhero landing.
Yeah, that is so bad on your knees.
That is the Zod landing.
That's why it's a superhero. Well,
he wasn't really a hero.
Yeah.
You're literally saying myself. What's up with that hairdo, man? She got like that flat top.
Yeah.
What?
It's a 90s style Rob Liefeld person haircut. If you didn't get that, that's another reference there.
I know, but shit.
You ever just read a comic book in the 90s?
There you go.
Yeah,
She needs more pouches on the belt and big shoulder pads.
Yeah.
She does look like a Zod follower, actually.
Yeah, she's a cross between. She's a toned down 90s version of the. Oh, what was her name? Not Ursula. No, it was Ursula, wasn't it?
Who?
The female
Oh,
from Superman 2.
Yeah, was it her?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it was
Ursula.
Yeah.
And then the lobotomized big guy.
Planet Houston. Non.
Mr. Bread.
Come on, Colossus. No wonder they... They put you in charge of training.
Yeah.
So he's going to go out with the cool X-Men.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's pretty strong.
Look away, child.
But isn't Colossus supposed to be like Hulk level right now?
Something like that. And wouldn't you think, I mean, yeah, as strong as she is, wouldn't it hurt a little punching a metal man?
No, and really, if she doesn't have like super strong bones, that should be cracking her bones. Because we saw Deadpool cracked all of his bones just hitting him with his regular fist. So.
Everybody has secret super healing powers because of Weapon X.
What
Task Force X.
Yeah.
Weapon X. I'm getting.
Well, doesn't super strength? It seems like everybody gets at least some durability with super
strength.
Well,
yeah, you get a super durability with it too.
Because I mean, it really wouldn't work if you had super strength and no durability.
Yeah,
you try to pick up a car.
They bring that up in the Flash, like you're just fast and you heal fast. You're not super strong. Stop trying to catch that taxi cab.
You just have to run in and pull the people out.
Exactly.
Actually, though, technically, isn't the Flash super strong? Because his leg muscles must be intensely strong.
Well,
I think
like if he just started kicking you, I think he would turn
super fast. Yeah.
I mean, he has the endurance, and it's not even like super strength, but he can kick you 500 times a second. So I mean,
that's gonna leave a mark.
So his regular strength,
what he doesn't have in quantity, makes up
and quality.
Quantity, yeah. Because, no, I remember, I think it was an issue from, the 80s or 90s. Yeah, Wally West was, working out.
Well, Wally West is a little different because of how the speed, of course, affects him, though. Never use Wally.
Well, this was before the Speed Force. He was saying, he's like, just because I'm fast doesn't mean, it's easy to carry if I have to carry 2 or 3 people at a time.
Get it, Colossus! Payback.
Yeah, well, because he is Colossus.
Teabag.
Yeah. Hey, it's Hydra Bob.
Yeah, so they can't say Hydra.
Yeah, exactly. Haven't seen you since.
No Fridays. Yeah.
Hydra Bob.
That's hilarious.
But he doesn't kill him.
Mm-mm.
Was Hydra Bob revealed to be someone recently?
Well, Madcap in the last issue.
It had taken over Hydra Bob.
He said Gail. Was that a Gail Simone reference? Because she wrote Deadpool. Yeah. Put your
boob
away.
We don't even get to see the boob.
Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah.
Well, women can't even breastfeed in public in the U.S.
Yeah, but we have the strip club scene, so...
They didn't really show that much. I've been to a couple of strip clubs.
Yeah.
There should be varying stages of dress, not just shoes on a pole.
Yeah. Well, Canada does have... you can serve alcohol topless.
Well, nude, too.
No, you can't serve... You can't go full nude in Canada. Or can you?
Yeah, you can.
I was gonna say here you can't go full nude. Right?
No, you're right. No, yeah, I'm New Jersey, you can't take off your top.
Actually. Because then we have a strip club near my house that's all nude that people go to because you can't drink. Everywhere else in the other counties.
Well, they get some of the places around here.
Because it was grandfathered in. Same thing with Vegas.
Some of the places here, they get around it where they're full nude, but they say you can bring your own.
Yeah. You have a juice bar.
Exactly.
Have that
that's like $9 for a Red Bull.
You see places like that.
A Red Bull. No, not that I know. Not that I care.
Oh, I've known. I've done a lot of research. I did a film about a strip club, so I had to do a lot of research on strip club law and strip club practice. So I know you want this. Look for it.
And someone else?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for my editor to finish editing it and our music guy to score it.
And someone else in this room was a DJ, so.
Yes.
Melon Farmer. I was so mad that she didn't get superpowers out of this scene.
That's been the sequel.
Well, they didn't give her the treatment
or she didn't give her the shot. Yeah.
And maybe she doesn't have the mutant gene.
Yeah. Or maybe she was double-crossing Wade the whole time.
Yeah, because she is a shapeshifter. They should.
Well, in the comic books, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the part where she could get those powers.
Exactly. I was waiting for that.
Good one.
Hey, yeah, that was a good one. No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Although, again, wouldn't this be a time to use a more ranged weapon rather than a close proximity weapon like
This
a gun?
time it's personal.
Yeah, but
Close range.
remember, he forgot his guns in the kit. He forgot his
No,
guns in the cap.
I meant
Ajax.
Yeah, Ajax. Francis. Shouldn't Francis just Indiana Jones it? Just take out the gun and go.
He doesn't seem like that deep of a thinker, Charlie. He seems like he's
he's not a professor of archaeology. He can't do that advanced reasoning. You see,
Mister. I can't feel pain, so
yeah.
That's almost as great as catching an arrow.
I just really hope that we get Peter Dinklage's Puck in Guardians of the Galaxy or in Avengers Infinity, because I really want to see Peter Dinklage do some awesome wire fighting.
I'm telling you, it's Pip the Troll, because he was in Infinity Watch with Warlock, and who else was in Infinity Watch? Gamora and Drax.
Yeah, but they haven't even introduced Adam Warlock.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that they
might not be able to introduce Adam Warlock, because Adam Warlock is from a Fantastic Four book. Because his original creation is as him the android. As part of the Hive.
Yeah, but then I don't know. He was in the... Yeah, but they
had the Cocoon. They didn't have him.
Didn't they introduce Black Panther in Fantastic Four, and Marvel has him?
That is true, too.
Would they give up for that, though?
I don't know.
See, that's the thing.
I think it was just like a random thing when they sold those rights. They're like, you get this character, this character, this character.
They're like, you're never going to do anything with Black Panther.
Yeah. So, I mean, if they didn't think they were going to do anything with Black Panther, do you think Adam Warlock, they're like, you're never going to get there.
Fair enough.
That's
and we get the nice...
I love the music.
You don't see this here, but you get the, everything is distorted because his brain is not processed. So when he would get shot in the head and his boxes would be all jumbled.
I mean, that's one hell of a healing factor. He stabbed through the head and he's... Yeah, well... He's still alive and he's going to grow back.
Yeah, it's better than Wolverine's, because Wolverine got shot in the head and lost all of his memories.
Well, there was in one of the issues, he gets his head chopped off and it keeps him alive temporarily until his head gets put back on his body.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying. I have a knife through my head. Jeez.
No, there we go. Take out the knife.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Well, it'll heal.
I mean, it's growing, but...
Is she really that strong enough to take the rope to pull his head off? Really?
Well, to strangle him. She just has to crush
Well, it's like rebar or something, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think it's steel cable.
Yeah.
We got Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Blowing everybody up. And blowing up the not a helicarrier.
Maybe it's like a G.I. Joe helicarrier.
But again, you see, this is why I don't think Fox has the rights to Alpha Flight. Because again, this would be a perfect place to mention Department H.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a perfect place to suggest an Alpha Flight connection, and they completely don't. The fact of the matter is, I don't think that Fox wants a lot of the rights that they are supposed to have. Because it's like how they didn't make a Ramatut reference to secure the Ramatut when they did Age of Apocalypse. They had the chance to say, no, we're still holding on to Fantastic Four, but they didn't. They said no. Nope.
They've tried twice. Well, 3 times technically. I think they're...
Well, the first X-Men, they do have Franklin Richards' name in a list of mutants. And then that was the only time they ever tied in
their shared universe, basically.
Yeah, their shared universe. And again, they could have done something there and if nothing else, it secures their rights.
Well, see, that's how they mess with their whole timeline, because no Fantastic Four movie have we gotten a Franklin Richards, but we've gotten Franklin Richards' name in an X-Men movie, so...
Yeah.
They don't think the timelines.
Yeah. What happened to the movie? Did the movie end?
No.
Rumbling.
That's when the thing goes over.
Oh, okay. So, and now we get Colossus, super strong. He's the hero, and everybody loves him.
Love the suit, though.
Yeah. Hey, it's yellow and black. That's how you know she's an X-person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what they should just change to X people.
They do in the MC2 universe.
Really?
So the MC is MC. Yeah, it's MC2. That's the Spider-Girl universe.
Oh, okay.
They're called the X people. They're led by Jubilee.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Now,
like the
I have to
professor.
read that. I love Jubilee.
Oh yeah. She is like, because it's like grown-up woman Jubilee,
Mm-hmm.
and she's the leader of the X people in the MC2 universe.
Then you got Wild Thing, the daughter of Wolverine and Elektra.
Yes.
Right, Elektra.
Ew.
She's kind of cool. She's got like psychic claws.
Ew. This sounds all kinds of wrong.
And then she has a brother who's, I think, called Saberclaw.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then you have J2, who's the son of Juggernaut and the DA that he was dating at one point.
What about Dark Devil, who got like...
Dark Devil is like the son of Ben Reilly.
Yeah, and he got like...
And then he got infused with the spirit of Zarathos.
Yeah.
There's a lid for every pot, I guess.
Yeah. He's cool. He works.
Why'd you tell him that? Now you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought the very first time. He tells him there's no cure. Okay, well...
No
he
need
has
to
you at
be
a disadvantage. He's already proven he was about to kill you before you.
Well,
even gave
because
him a
he
cure.
knows. I think it's because he knows he's going to die anyway. He doesn't think he's going to live through this. Because first off, he doesn't have a cure.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, you know.
Oh yeah, Mr. I can't feel pain, so.
Yeah. And again, doesn't that look like a moment in your life when you probably want to be feeling pain so you know how injured you are?
I mean, if he lied, he might have stayed alive a little. Oh, the blind owl gun. There we go.
Yeah.
What's my name? Who cares?
Yeah, but see, he's ready to die. He's done a lot of bad things. He knows what happens next. 4 to 5 moments
Mm-hmm.
to be a hero.
Did anybody think this was going to turn out any other way than it does?
Everyone thinks it's a full-time job. Wake up a hero. Brush your teeth a hero. Go to work a hero. Not true. Over a lifetime, there are only 4 or 5 moments.
We should
That really matter. Moments when you're offered a choice.
That's for the YouTube channel.
To make a sacrifice, conquer a flaw, save a friend, or spare an enemy.
I hear you, Vanessa /
these moments,
Negasonic.
Everything else falls away.
Wait, did you, Kelly, and Tyler ever do the fanfic acting out?
We did one and then it didn't come out. We never
bam.
redid it.
Ugh. Oh, like that's the first time classes ever saw someone get shot.
You were droning on.
Yes.
Sure, I may be stuck looking like pepperoni flat bread.
I mean,
Very psychopaths. Maybe I wasn't meant to wear them. Not everyone wanders all like you.
yeah. What was he promising there?
He's gonna wait for his next four moments where he can actually turn into a hero.
Yeah. Well, you know, he wants to be a hero in Uncanny Avengers. You see, if you cross it over,
yeah,
because you know, once he made Spider-Man, that's his inspiration.
And Steve Rogers before he went all Hydra-y.
Yeah, he's still a good guy, just more fascistic of a good guy. He's a little bit more of a more sane version of Burnside.
Well, I mean, when Steve Rogers invited him on the team, not when he fired him.
Yeah. Oh, when he invited him on the team, he wasn't Hydra yet, because he was still old man Hydra. Or old man Steve. I miss old man Steve.
I live in a crack. That's what we missed in the beginning. They're like, you had a room?
There's nothing that we do.
Fully space.
Oh, you know, renew, reuse, recycle.
Ugh.
So you live in a house? See, this is actually an old Monty Python reference. Which in and of itself was actually an old Blackpool sketch of old men sitting around basically comparing how hard their lives were.
Blackpool? Deadpool?
Yeah, well, that might even be it. Blackpool is a city in England that was sort of a beachside resort town and known for its vaudevillian comedy.
Okay, here's my question. Okay, take the mask off.
Yeah. But this would be the perfect point for her to say...
It doesn't matter.
You've got fantastic bone structure.
I want the Velcro. Like, that would stay on.
Yeah, none of it would stay on.
So wait, he went through the whole battle with Hugh Jackman's face stapled to his head?
Sure, why not? It explains why he had such poor peripheral vision.
I mean, just getting punched in the head, wouldn't that hurt if they hit a staple or something?
Well, I mean, it probably hurt when he got the staples put in.
Oh, yeah.
She can see your burnt up ears, bro. I'm
Well,
just saying.
But again, like I say, great bone structure.
He just looks like he took a really long bath.
Yeah, still got beautiful eyes. I mean, his nose is still fine.
I mean, it looks like he fell off a moving motorcycle, maybe scraped up his face. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's got scars. It's like, he doesn't even look as bad as when you see Marines who got burnt in Afghanistan, and please like them to show that you're not some kind of commie.
It really doesn't even look like burns; it just look like bumps.
No, he's got a rash. He's basically rash pool.
There's a couple ridges.
Yeah, it's really not that bad looking.
It's like a potato chip.
He's got a face she likes to sit on.
There we go.
Oh wait, we may have to edit
and
that.
you can't even see him then. And quite frankly, it's not like she was looking at him during those events anyway.
Oh,
see, that's the line you put there.
Wait, language.
And then you get a nice line about being ripped for her pleasure. So it's... there's all sorts of ways you work this
Tell
out.
Beast to stop, quote unquote, pooping on my lawn.
Sinead O'Connor. That was not mean. I'm proud of you.
We'll make an X-Men movie to get Wade. Again, why? Why do you want Wade on the X-Men?
I know. That's like here they want him in the X-Men. I think in the comics he wanted to be an X-Men. They're like, no, we don't want you.
Yes. Well, it's because...
It's his movie.
Well, in the comics, he's not even like a mutant. They, it's like an artificial healing factor.
Yeah, of course, that was also when he was wearing the short shorts.
Yeah.
I
think he was wearing a Jean Grey outfit, too.
Yeah, what they're doing is and again, like I said, they're making Colossus their Captain America.
Uh-huh.
And because they're making Colossus their Captain America, he knows that there is a hero within Wade.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that Wade can be a hero. And he doesn't care that Wade's a killer, because quite frankly, so is Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Wolverine probably killed more men than Wade.
But seriously.
In just that movie, they were both in together.
But seriously, we need Cable in the sequel. Come on, time travel?
I know, right?
Yeah. No, I just remember seeing something of someone saying that his backstory was way too complicated.
How awesome would it be if they time traveled and they just showed up at different points in different X-Men movies and they showed up in Wolverine Origins and he's like, no, we ain't going there, we ain't going there.
That would be fun.
Although, who's that handsome man in the elevator? But no. See, that was the good Deadpool in that movie when they were in the elevator.
Yeah.
Well, that's people are dead.
That was the thing. He was actually very good. He was very good as Deadpool in that film.
Until they sewed his mouth
Yeah,
shut.
exactly.
Yeah, until because that's not Ryan Reynolds in the last scene. That's
I remember I was...
So what's his name? Pete Collum.
Oh.
Yeah. I just remember I was shocked. I was like, oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Seriously. Everybody, as soon as when we walked out of the movie, that better not be effing Deadpool. I swear to God, that better not be Deadpool.
I know. That's
but then
that was
when
my
they
first thing. I'm like, if they have Deadpool movie, they better correct that.
Well, they did, because there was a redemption to that, which is in the after credit scene in Logan. There was the other after credit scene of Deadpool breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Going, shh, as she picks up his own head.
Exactly.
So, there was an effort to make Deadpool something better.
Hot. These are the best.
She's hot.
And for what it's worth, Deadpool does have teleporting stuff every so often. Just like Ambush Bug, the character he's based on. Ambush Bug predates him.
Yeah?
Yeah, Ambush Bug also started as a villain.
See, even the credits are fun.
Well, unicorns fart rainbows, not necessarily shoot them out of their horn, but you get it.
No, this one farts money. It's a rainbow ejaculating money farting unicorn.
Wait, can we say ejaculate? I don't think we can say that.
It's a scientific term. You can get away with it.
Okay.
It's perfectly legal. No, honestly, really, terms, you can use any sort of. You can talk about biological functions. That's family friendly.
Just don't use the vernacular.
Yeah. Don't use crude language. Use the proper terminology.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, do you ever watch Teen Titans Go? They do all. That's very blue.
Really?
I don't remember them saying ejaculate.
Well, they don't say ejaculate. No, sexual references. But this, this is rated T.
It's Teen Titans. Really?
I know it's a
No.
It's
Teen
like
Titans Go is rated G.
It's like fart jokes.
Yeah, but it's all fart jokes. Yeah, it's fart jokes and dookie jokes.
Yikes.
Boogers.
Yeah, but there is waste product effluviant, not what would be the term? I don't know.
Well, I know they showed Wally T their bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Wally T, you got to see the bathroom because he was their number one fan. Because he's just a Teen Titans fan. He doesn't care what they are.
Raven's like, a true fan, stays no matter what, even when the quality goes down. And
and as a Marvel fan, I can say, yes, that is true.
Yeah.
We found things to love in Reb Brown. We found things to love in Matt Salinger.
I was going to say, we lived through the New 52.
Oh my God, I barely made it.
Yeah, well, welcome to our world, DC fans.
I mean, even before that, it was rough. It was just like after 2002, it just was like, yeah.
But you
After
always have
Identity
Superman
Crisis.
3 to hold on to.
He likes Superman.
Superman 3 is the best one.
Down.
Okay.
No, it is.
It's okay. Everybody has their opinions. It's fine.
Well, it's like, everyone has their opinions, even if they're wrong.
No.
I mean, Superman 4 was Christopher Reeve's favorite one because obviously his name's all over it. That was his idea. That was his baby. And that's his favorite.
Question piece. Yeah, well, No, but 3, because that's where you have money as a supervillain power.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time you have it, and you have this idea.
Well, you have Lex Luthor in the first two.
But he's not a millionaire.
Oh.
He's just a criminal. He's trying to be a millionaire.
Yeah,
I mean, he has criminal funds and he has a criminal scheme.
That's pre-John Byrne.
But he's not a... Yeah, exactly. In fact, John Byrne gets his ideas from Superman 3.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's also where you have basically the idea... because even Lex isn't even really a super scientist in the first two.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first time you have a super scientist in Gus Gorman as a villain for Superman in the movies. And his supercomputer Brainiac,
Yeah.
Really, you get a lot of great things in there. You also have the.
Yes, we're talking DC until the end.
Yeah.
Sorry, there, guys.
Yeah. Hey, it's a crossover, and I'm the only one wearing a Marvel shirt. So okay.
It's
only me and Luca, his cap shirt is under his Superman shirt. So he's actually Superman, but then he turns into Captain America.
That's about right.
This is our Deadpool podcast, so just expect
Fourth
nonsense.
wall breaks.
Expect nonsense every episode.
Yes. Oh, anyway.
Our minds have to wander, just like Wade Wilson. I think
that our theme song can't be shoot.
Or Wham.
Yeah.
Wham.
Come on,
Wake
we have
me
to
up
do
before you go, guys.
We have to do a GoFundMe so we can have the rights to it.
I was going to say, Mikey Flash, make us a somewhat similar. Flash,
let's arise before it's time to leave.
Oh wait, there's the list of the songs.
All by myself.
What would be a good theme song? We're in the credits.
Crazy.
Pick Me Up. X-Go. Yeah. You're the inspiration.
Yes. We can't afford any of those songs because those are songs people paid for.
Oh, I know.
Exactly.
And we don't have any money to pay for songs.
GoFundMe account.
We need some parodies. Come on. I want to feel you listening.
Yeah. Oh, anyway.
No. I died in your arms. We need a parody of that.
I just died in your arms tonight until you review this podcast.
Yeah. So you actually have to change more than just like one line.
Yeah, we never. A lot of times we don't mention that. Yeah, give us reviews.
Here we go. Here's our last Matthew Broderick.
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time
Wait,
to go.
you're still here? Wait, they don't. Oh, there's subtitles. You're still here? Time for go.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did you go too long?
No, it does that sometimes. But
Oh, you're
Are you
expecting a
expecting
teaser
teaser
for
for
Deadpool
Deadpool too?
2.
They don't have that kind of money. Sure you don't.
What are you
Sam
saying?
Jackson to show up.
I'm passing saucy little leather number. Go.
That would be lovely, though. Sam Jackson could play Bishop.
There you go.
We're gonna have cable. They promise.
Bionic arm time travel.
We have no idea who we're gonna cast. Could be anybody. We just need a big guy with a flat top.
And they did get
Mel Gibson, Dolph
Lundgren,
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley. She'd be awesome.
Hey, we already got Dolph Lundgren in an
I love how he
season.
says, "Don't leave your garbage around," because that is a dick move. I hate when I see people do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You always got to throw out your garbage at the end of the movie, people.
Yes, it's rude.
There you have it, guys.
And
expect more shenanigans.
Yeah, we'll get into the comics and
cartoon.
Just wacky stuff, whatever. Some of it might not even involve Deadpool.
Yeah, well, you know what? You gotta do a crossover where you talk about Ambush Bug.
We'll have you back for that one.
Yeah.
We can talk Red Bull.
I'm just saying, talk about the fourth wall breaking characters who led up to Deadpool, who made Deadpool a thing.
I'm just really happy that it made money and it encouraged people to give R-rated superhero movies a chance. Because I thought Blade did a fantastic job as a rated R movie in the Marvelverse. The first one.
I'm just glad
it was very grounded, even though he was a vampire.
I'm just thankful we got a good Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so scared.
I want this. He was on board, and I saw the footage. I was like, "This movie's gonna totally."
I'm like, butt. You can mess up the X-Men, but I'm like, please don't mess up Deadpool, please.
Yeah. Well, they weren't gonna mess up Deadpool.
The first couple of things they kicked around, I was just like, I don't know.
Do you think it would have been as good if they would have gone PG-13?
No way.
No, it would have.
Say take out the language, some of the more gratuitous violence.
First off, like I said...
Did you make Copycat a barista like she's Hot Girl or what?
No, but you could have a strip club, couldn't you? Just no nudity.
Yeah. I mean, first off, yeah, if it could be in Jersey. There's no nudity in Jersey strip clubs.
PG-13, I mean, you kind of have
to. Well, then go to Hooters.
Well, they don't give you lap dances at Hooters.
Speaking as a man with experience.
No, my film is set in New Jersey, which my actresses were grateful for because they didn't have to get naked. And I couldn't afford to get them naked anyway. So, and they do nudity, but, that costs extra, and I was not paying them. So, they're good friends, and they're fantastic actresses. Tatiana Kott, who will be playing Medusa in the new Inhumans. Start that rumor now, so they have to cast her.
Go scroll down and listen to the Super Connectivity episode titled Tatiana Kott.
Yeah. She's amazing. You guys don't even know what an amazing actor. If you lived in New York, you'd know. You'd know if you actually were a person in New York who was in the avant-garde theater scene. You would know who this actress is, and you'd be like, "Yeah, that's exactly who she played."
I'm just an unevolved
I'm sorry, not
Pennsylvania.
not Medusa. Marjorie. That's who played Marjorie in the new.
You're missing the air quotes, guys.
This is why we need video.
Yeah, yes.
Coming soon.
Yes. The Inhumans with Brad and Marjorie.
Time for those shameless plugs?
Oh, yeah, let's get out of here. Well, for me, it's personally nightwingpdp@gmail.com. On Twitter, I am at nightwingpdp. For this show, please follow us. Twitter is at Wade's World Pod. And our email, I believe it's Wade's World Pod. Yeah, wadesworldpod@gmail.com. So
follow us, give us comments, rate, review, subscribe.
Send your Deadpool thoughts in. I'm looking right at you, Stockton Piner and Kenneth Smyson.
Yes, our loyal listeners.
All right, Lilith.
As for me, you guys can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire or anywhere on social media at Adventures in FG, and please be sure to check out my website, adventuresandfangirling.com.
Yes, and of course you can always write to me in the old-fashioned email way at superconnectivityblog@gmail.com. That's superconnectivityblog, all one word, @gmail.com. And of course follow me on the Twitters at Charlie Esser. That's CharlieEssser. Look for the 2 E's in the middle for quality.
All right, I guess that's it.
Time to get out of here. Go home. It's over.
Yeah. All right.
But next episode we'll have cable.
Start that rumor. Don't know who we're gonna get yet.
my big guy, Keira Knightley, somebody. Maybe it'll be a comic book one. Who knows?
Yeah.
Here at the Wade's World podcast, we just kind of wing it. So until then, like I said, follow us on Twitter. Send us your thoughts. And should we take it out? Did they take it out with the song?
No, but for the heck of it, let's just do it.
All right. Wade's World! Wade's World!
It's
Chimichanga
Chimichanga time!
Excelsior!
Enough said.